Hello and welcome to episode 17 of Meandering with Mia, Meandering with Purpose. Okay, so really quickly, I don't know why I want to share this on this channel, but today I went to the gym and so I found a CrossFit gym on the corner and the coach was like, did you smoke before coming to class today? Like, did you do a little Mary J, a little marijuana, a little weed? And I was like, no. No. Why would you think that? I mean, I'll give homeboy at the CrossFit a little leeway-ish. I mean, it was a 6 a.m. CrossFit and I had to wake up at 5:30. So I'm not gonna lie, I was very tired. My eyes, like when I got into the gym, I was like, good morning. Hey, how y'all doing? Like my eyes were like this, so I get it. I get it. And also, this is me. This is me. This is me. Okay, stop. Upon further reflection, this is not the first time. This is a common thing that happens to me when people meet me. They assume that I smoke. I remember in my undergrad, I went to Brown University. Go Brunos, go Bears. And I remember my freshman year, my chemistry TA, my chemistry teaching assistant, at the end of the semester was like, yo, Nia, like, you got some weed? And I was like, no. And he was like, really? Like, you come high to chem lab all the time? And I was like, what do you mean? This is just me. This is me. And even as I'm talking right now, I'm like, so comment below, do I give off high? I understand that I give off chill vibes. I mean, if we go to episode 16 yesterday, you all can see the vibe of when I've just woken up from a nap. I am speaking a lot slower. Everything's just moving a little bit slower. I be smiling for no reason, but I also be smiling all the time anyways, because that's who I am. And like, obviously I get it. I know we can be like, oh, racism, just because you're black, they think that you smoke weed. I've also had like black folk that are just like confident that I am high. And I'm like, I'm not high. My answer would always be like, I'm high on life, but I don't do any substances, and I'm just having that moment. Also, I'm not gonna lie, like I showed up to the gym like this also. So like the way that over the years, I don't know, like have I ever cared about my appearance and how people see me? I don't know, but I've just become very, I guess, confident in myself. Either you can say confident in myself or less intentional about how I look when I leave the house. I mean, I'm on these YouTube videos with pimple patches, okay? But I legit left the house. Like, I'm like, I didn't even know what the back of my head looked like, y'all. But it's giving, I don't know. But all I know is this is not the first time. This is not the second time. This is like probably the 45th time in my life where people are convinced with their full heart, mind, and soul that I am high. And that not only like, oh, like you smoke, but like, no, like you have just smoked and you are literally high in front of my eyes. And I'm just like, I don't know how to explain to you that I'm not. And when I tell people I'm not, they're like, really? And I'm like, really? This is just me. This is real. This is me. Okay, let me actually get into today's reflection. Day 17, which was called, Don't Stand in Generosity's Way. And, you know, some chapters really be hitting and some chapters just be a chapter. And this was one of those chapters that was just a chapter for me. It was, in a nutshell, talking about how we can't force ourselves to be good people. We can't force ourselves into being more generous, being more moral. And there was a really funny quote I forget who it was by and what it said. But it was basically like, start with what you know. Like, if you are like, yo, I love potatoes. And I might be messing this up. But like that love and that warmth and that generosity you feel towards potatoes is a start, you know? And go from there. I don't really know how to make that more practical. But that's what the book was saying. I mean, the quote that I wrote down was, you just need to find where you already feel warmth or tenderness and then go from there. Act on generous impulses the moment they arrive. Oh, yeah, and so it was just going on to say, like, sometimes, you know, you're like, oh, you see someone who's experiencing homelessness on the side of the road, and you're like, no, like, I'm not going to give money right now because I don't have any cash, but when I get home, or, like, I have some cash, but I actually, like, want to give it to this organization online and blah, 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 and then you get home, and then you're tired or you forget. So it's, like, actually, like, in that moment when, like, you think about it, do it. Be like, no, I have $1 right here. I can give it right now, you know? Or something comes to mind, and you're like, oh, I'll do it later. No, just, like, do it in that moment, and then I think the idea is the more that you do it in the moment, the more it'll kind of create this, like, generosity snowball effect, and you'll just keep doing it more because it'll, you know, make you feel good inside, and the next thing you know, you're a generous person without forcing it. So that's honestly what I got from the chapter. If y'all got something else, comment below. I honestly think this episode was less about Meditations for Mortals by Oliver Berkman and more about why does everybody think that Nia is high. And on that note, thanks for meandering with me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good Wednesday. Hump day. Honestly, you can't win them all. Not every episode's going to be life-changing, and that's okay. It's okay.